I am hoping that everything's fine. Everything seems to be fine. Hello. Wait, I forgot. I forgot. Wait. I forgot to post that I'm. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Almost got it. Now I've got it. Okay, now we're good. I forgot to post on Blue Sky that I'm going live. Now we are good. Welcome. Hello. Hello, Hero. Hello, Drab Slayer. Hello, Leon. Are we doing well? I am doing well. I am tired, but that's my default state. Besides that, I'm doing fine. Hope everyone's doing well today. You just got Treebee's light cone. Congrats. Oh god. Whew. Oh god. I have recovered somewhat from from last week. Last week was so fun. It was very exhausting, but also so fun. And since I had to end the stream very abruptly last week because I had to get dinner, today is going to be all about... It's a yapping stream. It's gonna be a yapping stream. We're gonna be yapping about the story that we played through last week. Reviews. You know, my thoughts. Some theories. We're gonna be doing some farming in the background because I am still only at... Why is my game... Is my game crap... Hold on, game. Why is my game frozen on OBS? That should not be the case. Okay, hold on. I might have to close Star Rail. Well, so much for everything's fine. Everything does in fact not seem to be fine. So that's fun. So I guess I'm just gonna close HSR. And I am going to hope that that is what the problem is. Every time that I think we may be spared, alas, it cannot be. It cannot be. You lost your 50-50 on Farina? Oh no! Who'd you get instead? Alright, let's start this up again. Yeah. Today is gonna be a good old yapping stream because I have a lot of thoughts. That entire... Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we're good. Just have to restart the game and we're good. Hardbow, welcome in! What? Hold on. In a world that contains many, if not all, to one. In this world with billions of paths that diverge and intertwine, a spectacular and magnificent world, isn't it? But thy path has led thee to me again. What does thee plan to do? No game sound? That's fine. We have the background music. Can you hear the music in the background? The background music, the BGM, can you hear that? It's showing up on my... Okay, good. Yeah, it's a yapping stream, you know, we're not gonna be doing any story or anything, so there's no need to have a... You know, I like to have some other music in the background. Today is going to be just yapping, talking. I have so many... I've been thinking about this quest so much. So, we are going to be chatting quite a bit. And in the meantime, we're gonna do... Oh, right, we can also do the event. And we have to do... You know what? Let's start with Divergent Universe. I'm not stick for long because I'd like to sleep. That's totally fair. Get your sleep. Get your EBs. Get your Zs. Alright. Let's do this real quick. Who do we have? Okay, yeah, that's not too hot for that. Do we just go with Genuine? Do we just go with... Yeah. We just go all in with our general. Don't want to be a zombie again in my morning jogs. Honestly, that's fair. You do morning jogs? Respect. Respect. Okay, ooh, we got 2 elation. Nice. First of all, I think that much is obvious from whoops, I thought my keyboard wasn't working. I think that much is obvious from last stream, but I freaking loved 3.0. I loved pretty much everything about it. I think the pacing was... I already did like the pacing of 3.0 a lot until, like, towards the end, you know, the Naya stuff. But... this quest, the pacing, it was great. It was really fucking good. I don't think there were any... I think the only, like... slower or lower moments, I guess, for me personally, were generally the ones towards the end of a stream, and I can easily attribute that to just, you know, general fatigue setting in, you know, me having gone on for a tiny bit too long every now and then. So I think that's totally fair, and I'm not really gonna deduct anything from that. I'm gonna get that just because it's new. But like at least like 90 to 95% of the quest was so good. I did love, listen, I'm as a My Day lover, I love that this quest was very centered around him. It also did make me like Treeby quite a bit more. Hold on. 2 1s to 3-star. There's my 2 blessings. 4 blessings, 1 to 3-star. 4 cycles, let's go this. It also did make me like Treeby quite a bit more. I'm still not gonna pull for her, but I did end up enjoying her character a lot more. And there's been... we got so much, like, lore that I feel like... I was like after stream ended on Saturday, I've sat there for like hours talking to my friend and you know what? Fuck it, let's get this early on. Like talking to my friend and coming up with theories and stuff. It's fucking amazing. I love jogging at about 4:30 to 5:30. Jesus. Have any idea why Farina hates me? I don't know. Sometimes she's just a little gremlin. But now I feel I'll be moving my jog tomorrow at 5:30 or 6 a.m. Honestly, that even going that is so early. That is so early. Jesus. And Nova, welcome in! Treeby is a redhead and referred to as a teacher. The curse is real! Don't say that! Don't say that! But how you doing, Nova? I like that the first patch was more like an introduction to everything, and the last one was pure lore for 2 characters. I'm glad they only went on and did the lore for 2 characters instead of immediately all of them. Yeah, definitely. It's good that they're taking their time to go through everyone we've got, and like the main 2 characters that, you know, were focused on were of course Maide and Treeby, but we did also get quite a bit of other character lore, in particular Anaxa and more Phynon as well. Anaxa a bit more explicitly, although I feel like we're probably gonna get more next patch when he releases. Next patch is probably, assuming they're doing it, you know, as the characters release, it's gonna be Anaxa and Castorus centered. But yeah, it definitely is very good that they're taking this, like, I think 2 characters at a time. Oh yeah, I have nothing. I think 2 characters at a time is fine. But any more than that, and it would probably become a little cluttered, I feel like. You know? Spar, welcome in! As much as I want... Or Sparks? Sparks? Sparks makes sense, actually. Maybe Sparks. As much as I want to pull for Tribi and Maide, I'm saving for Castorus, Cypher, and Kevin. And now I want Anaxa. Also, hello! Hello! Hope you're doing well today. I did say morning jogs. I mean, it is technically morning, yeah. Great way to start the day? Absolutely not. I am already struggling to get out of bed at 12. So until I get there, I'm not even considering morning jogs. But hey, like if you could do it, you know, and if you're an early riser, power to you. Honestly. But yeah, I am abundance, ice, wind, lightning. Yeah, right now my only pulling plans, and I say only, are Maide for sure, Finon whenever he releases, and Anaxa. I kind of would have liked to go for Castorus, but I mean, I can't. There's only so much. There's only so many characters that I as F2P, you gotta pick your battles, you know. Increase damage, but you know what? Let's just get all of these for the money. Get all of these for the money. Get all of these for the money. Yeah, as long as they I think focusing on 2 characters with the length that they're going at now is good. But more doesn't it's a good length, you know, or a good amount. A good amount. Bam. There we go. There we go. Anything new? Nope. Let's go to occurrence. Got like 40 pity, 140 pulls. Gotta go all in for Kaz. I have, oh fuck, do we have the lottery ticket? I have 70-ish pulls? Maybe? I think 70-ish. And, yeah, that's it. That's it. So, that's fun. That's gonna be fun. Haven't been able to catch up streams because I usually sleep at 8:30 or 9 p.m. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, healthier than what I'm doing. I am trying, but no. I also want to pull for that woman with the violin. I think I don't know how her name is pronounced, but I know who you mean. Isn't that the one that people keep comparing to Dr. May or something? Whatever her name is, if that's her name, in from Honkai Back 3rd. I've seen people make that comparison, I think. I'm so behind on HSR story. Literally was so addicted to this game for a week starting when Penacony released and finishing it in about a week and a half. Honestly, yeah, based. Penacony was great. I do prefer Amphorius. I think... you know what? Fuck it. Sure. Doesn't matter. It's fine. I think that I'm definitely enjoying Amphorius more just because the general aesthetic is more my thing. I like the whole fantasy aspect more than I liked the Vegas thing in Penacony. So there's that. And it's also, speaking of Penacony, is that is this the gay song, the Yuri song, the tango song? I think it is. I'm just more a fan of like the fantasy-ish setting, and also, Amphorius is kind of like, I'm more interested in the lore because I know with, you know, like the Flame Chasers and there's all these like Honkai Impact 3rd references, but as a Genshin player, I also see a lot of Genshin parallels in stuff that is happening, and I think that's very fun. And I think that's I think Amphorius is like itching that part of my brain, like the Genshin brain rot, you know, and that's like adding on to my enjoyment of it. So I'm more motivated to fuck it, to like come up with to like research more into the lore and stuff in this world. course you recognize the song. Listen, what can I say? What can I say? Okay. Yeah, she's the one that compares her to either Dr. May or Eden on Impact 3rd. Interesting, interesting. I have 95 pulls right now and going all in for a cast and her light cone. Honestly, based. Good luck, good luck. I manifest an early win. Woman of culture. I mean, hey, to be fair, like, I want to say Black Swan. I've been watching Camden too much. Like, Akron and Black Swan isn't even, like, one of my really, like, big ships. I'm kind of just, like, it's one of those ships that I'm just, like, accepting, you know? I'm like, yeah, and I'm moving on. But, yeah. My rules, if it gets the job done, then no need for a rush, even if it's power crept. Honestly, that's based, yeah. I mean, I don't pull characters based on meta, I pull characters based on how much I enjoy them. Like their story and stuff, and also their gameplay. So there's that, for me personally. Do I need to override anything? I mean, I can... I mean, I don't need to, it's fine, I think. I can enhance some, though. Let's go boom. And that's that. Here's my thing with Penacony. I love the arc in its entirety, but there was a few there was a few things that threw me off. Boot Hill was one of them that we know nothing about, and also too much yap fest. I'm used to the yapping, but to an extent it can get tiring. I get that. Penacony definitely did have some flaws. Boot Hill was one of them. I am glad that we got more Boot Hill screen time in 2.6 with the Slumber Nana quest, but I think he needs a story of his own, definitely. He was kind of brushed aside a little bit, or not just a little bit, quite a bit. That definitely I understand. I have a few criticisms about Penacony. I feel like the pacing, I don't even mind the Yap Fest. Honestly, it's not the Yap Fest that bothered me. It's almost the opposite. I mentioned this before, that Penacony, or just HSR in general, but with Penacony, I noticed it more. Had a problem of not just telling, not showing in certain cases, but sometimes they barely even tell. Like, sometimes they skim over certain topics that I feel like should be addressed more, or should be at least talked about, if not shown. Quite a few things that I think could have been handled better. And I've heard that part of that might have been due to the fact that before Penacony, a lot of the story was leaked. Like a lot of the Penacony story was leaked, like shortly before 2.0, you know, the patch is released. So they had to rewrite some stuff, which, if that's true, that does kind of suck. And, well, I was so excited for the execution scene that it took me a week to finish from Mondstadt. Wait. Oh, in Genshin. It only took me a week to finish from Mondstadt to Fontaine in a week. Honestly, based. Fontaine was also incredible. Fontaine was amazing. Was so good. Fontaine is still my favorite Genshin region. I think by far. The one thing that threw me off was the game show bullshit. That should have been an after event. Yeah, the whole audition thing, that they should have cut that out. Yeah, I think they could have cut that out. For sure. That was not really necessary. Even though we did see Argenti again, which was nice, but also Argenti was just there. Argenti was literally just there. We barely get to hear anything about why he was there. He's just there. He saves Aventurine. He appears, and then he's he's with Boot Hill, and that's it. Argenti is a true enigma. If you ain't jogging, get stretching at least. I should, honestly, I should. The thing is, I want to exercise, but I get so, like, sweating makes me so uncomfortable, and, like, I don't have the discipline and the motivation to, like, shower every time I do stuff, so that's annoying. I did like the interaction between Veld and Acheron because their interaction about Sunday's method for the Dreamscape is similar to the Project Stigma on Impact Third. Interesting. I don't know about that. I haven't played Impact Third. I hear bits and pieces from my friends who do play it. But interesting. Cosmic Fragment related, Combat related, Blessing related. Give me some fragments. Increase amount. What? Oh, you bitch. Well, thank you. The Path of Beauty is actually the path. Bro, can you fucking imagine if Idrilla was actually fucking Mythos? That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Fontaine Story Quest was great, but the exploration sucks. Really? Bro, the Fontaine exploration was so fun for me. I love water regions. Fontaine was the first region that I 100%ed. And it is the only region that I have completely at 100%. I loved exploring Fontaine so much. Actually, I lied. I still have not fully explored Remuria. But besides that, bro, I sped through that. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, you redeemed the stretch? Oh, I didn't see. I am stretching. I didn't see the stretch. It's not showing the stretch. That's weird, but it's fine. Can't stretch anyway. Whew. Whew. Oh boy. Get a friend or a family member to exercise with you. That's how I started going to the gym and started my morning jogs. I would, but I only have my grandparents and they wouldn't. So there's that. And also, again, like, I first need to get my sleep schedule back in order before I do anything else. Here's a better question. What was Sparkle's role in the Penacony arc? That was the only thing that confused me throughout the main Penacony arc. Yeah, she did explain it a little bit. In a text message, where basically Sparkle's role was somewhat. I think it was Silver Wolf. Was it Silver, or was it Elio himself? That basically hired Sparkle to I guess not quite mess with the script, but like, I guess reinterpret the script to grant Firefly her eventual, I think it's only her third death. Basically ensure that Firefly, despite the script saying that she's supposed to die 3 times in Penacony, Sparkle was supposed to kind of like pitch in to ensure that she wasn't actually going to die, you know, like basically reinterpreting her death, I suppose, in a way that lets her stay alive. A friend who games with her hired her. Yeah, that it was probably Silver Wolf. Well, no. I forgot what the text message exactly was, but yeah, her role was basically to stir shit up, to cause chaos, and to help Firefly not die. Actually, let me see. What do we have here? You know. Ooh. Oh, is this from the special program? Because I heard Boothild's little thing there. Actually, wait. I want to get that third blessing. I want to get that third erudition blessing. Wait, I could have gotten the aftertaste. God damn it. Nice. I just need one. I need one erudition. Can I get one erudition? Just one erudition. One erudition. 1 second of critical speed. I think it's fine. I think we don't need that. Oh, fuck you. I guess I'm going. Okay, I guess not. Sven, welcome in! Yeah, she was basically hired by, I think it was Silverwolf, to guide Firefly's death in the way that wouldn't actually kill her. There's by 13. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, bam bam. Let's go. Bam. And bam. That's enough. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. After we finish Amphorius, I really hope we go back to Belobog. Belobog! We haven't got much of Belobog in a bit. True. Hope everyone has a good day. You too, Sven. You too. Hope you're doing well today. What was I gonna say? But yeah, Penacony was great. I feel like they a couple of things that I feel like they should have gotten into a bit more. And if they intended to leave it as a cliffhanger and come back to it later, I feel like they should have made that more obvious. So yeah. They did tease it between Sampo and Sparkle that something was coming, didn't they? They did, indeed. I actually did the black quote. I think it was it Black Swan's quest or Sparkle's? I don't even. No, it was supposed to be Sparkle's quest, right? Whatever. The one with Black Swan and Sampo. I did that like fairly recently, and I had to ask my friend. But yeah, that conversation between Sparkle and Sampo did happen after the Pokemon-esque event, so they couldn't have been talking about that. I'm so out of topic. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I do hope we go back to... I hope we go back to Belobog and just other planets in general, even before Amphorius ends. Because, again, I don't want to be stuck on Amphorius for 8 patches in a row. I want us to see what's going on outside of it. You know, on other planets even. I truly do. Yeah, technically it was Sparkle's companion mission, but it did turn into like a Black Swan dragging Sampo around, kind of. Speaking of companion missions, we need companion missions back. Can we get those? When was the last time we had a companion mission? Like 2.4 ish, 5 maybe. We need like character focused story quests back, not just main story, but like character quests. They said in the 3.0 stream we won't be on Amphorius the whole time. They did, yes, they did say that we're gonna be revisiting old friends and older planets, which is good, Slumber Nana arc was an annoying arc. I hated it, but I did enjoy Boothil's and Rappa's story, but hated the Slumber Nana. I feel like that's just an Ape Escape reference. So here's the thing with me and the Slumber Nana quest. I actually liked it more than I think most people did, because I just... it was on brand, you know? People are like, oh, shitty brain rot, and it's so cringe and so weird, but like, when has HSR not been exactly that? Like, I expected it. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Like, Slumber Nana is to me was cringe, but not in the I don't want to get it away way, but like in a fond exasperation, you know, like a fond annoyance kind of way. So I didn't actually mind it, and I did really enjoy, you know, I fucking love Mr. Rekka. I really enjoyed Boothill's presence, and Robin's and Rappa's, and some of the shenanigans we had. I get that people didn't like the pacing. I think the pacing at certain parts definitely wasn't great. They could have definitely handled that better. But that was just a general problem, I think, with the interlude quests somewhat. So there's that. I hope Mr. Rekka is playable in the future. Bro, he has to be. He has to be. I need that man. I need him. By the way, are you excited for the Fate event? I don't know anything about Fate, so not really. I know I have friends who are very much who are definitely excited about it, and who are scared as well because they're gonna be pulling. Yeah, I'm not into Fate. I've been curious about it. every night, like for a while, but like not enough to actually get into it. So yeah, Zagreus mentioned. Zagreus mentioned. Speaking of Zagreus mentioned, okay. Zagreus writing welcome to the reception from the Lindsay, of course, for kindred and soul medicines, sometimes unique or if profitable, they surely would downfall would not wait. If profitable, surely the downfall for Amphorius would not hinder their dealings. I gotta pay more attention to these things right here. As it's currently playing, or it was playing before, did you have the time to watch the music video of the CN version? I didn't actually. I didn't. I actually did not. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night, guys. Good night, Heartbulb. Sleep well. Rekka has a light cone. He has to be. The only one that doesn't follow the trend is Dr. Robot Pants. Playable Screwlum when? You're looking forward to Fate? Hell yeah. As it's current... Nope, I read that already. I'm planning to jog my way to another city or two. Jesus. I like the Fate collab so I can save Stellar Jades. Honestly, you know what? That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Even if I'm not into Fate, it gives me time to save, which I am desperately going to need. Have a good stream. Hell yeah! Thank you, and thank you for stopping by, Heartbulb. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I have lots of thoughts and a couple of theories about Amphorius, and we might actually just get into that because I've also been, you know, watching people talk about it and talking with my friend about it, and I watched a video a couple days ago released by someone who we've actually reacted to before, by dear Mr. Nova Impact, who uploaded a video a couple days ago. 1 second. Hold on, I'm mute for a second. Okay, I think we're fine. I think my grandparents just left, but that's fine. Oh, now they did. Now they did. Never mind, they... Are they gone yet or no? I can't tell. I cannot tell. While we have this, actually, let's farm. Let's farm real quick. Let's farm real quick. Who can we use here? Who can we use? Who can we use? Let's go Runway. I don't care. Just anyone. Yeah, Nova Impact made a video about Amphorius, where he, you know, just I think shared some of his thoughts and did some little analyses about certain aspects of the story, and he brought up an interesting thing. He brought up an interesting point that I don't know if I like voiced anything about it in while we were playing through it, but it's something that now that I've heard him talk about it is really fascinating. So you know how we meet Calypso, and I'm gonna call her Calypso because that's the point in the Grove of Epiphany. Nova brought up the fact that, or the idea that Calypso, or you know, the person, the entity that we call Circes might not actually be Circes but Nestia, and he goes into it in a bit more detail in his video, but basically brings up a lot of points that kind of hint at the fact that Circes, or that Calypso might not actually be Circes based on lore that we've seen of the Titans, specifically Nestia and Circes. And the fact that Circes, I'm used to calling her Circes, but the fact that Calypso never actually told us her identity, her true identity. She kind of just let Castoris come to a conclusion and just didn't outright... She neither outright confirmed nor denied it. She was like, confirming basically just that she was not who she said she was, which was like, a founder or leader of the law. I don't know what their faction was called. But she never actually said that she was Cersei's. And parts of her design and her conversation, or the things she said right before her reveal about, you know, that kind of tipped us off to the Cersei's and Nestia relationship. Kind of hinted at the fact that she might not actually be Cersei's, but might be Nestia. And then I also noticed that I think he might have actually been cooking with that, because, correct me if I'm wrong, have we ever heard Anaxa refer to her as Cersei's? Anaxa has only ever called her the Titan, or a Titan. I don't think he's ever called her Cersei's. Now, Anaxa does have the core flame of reason, but I don't think that necessarily has to mean that... nah. I don't think that necessarily has to mean that Calypso herself is Cersei's. And the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Because apparently, you know, when Calypso called Cersei's? Was that when she was like talking about, you know, like sacrificing herself and talking about her love and whatnot. Apparently the whole thing between Nestia and Cersei's is, as far as, you know, record state, as far as lore states, a one-sided thing. So only Nestia would be referring to Cersei's as her love. While Cersei's, apparently it was explicitly stated that Cersei's never actually requited her love. And just parts of her design that scream Nestia much more, and also the fact that she looks very similar to Aglaia, which I kind of passively noticed, but I didn't really... You know what? Fuck it. We don't get a little bag effect. I didn't really... You know what? Defense and crit... You know, no. Like, her and Aglaia actually look so similar that I didn't really point it out. It kind of just like... I noticed it, but I didn't think of mentioning it. But it's interesting. It is so interesting. Calypso being a nymph in Greek mythology also fits the other Titan more. True. Also, okay, there's a couple other things. Hold on. I'm finishing up my Calypso thought, and then we're gonna get back to a previous theory that I saw. Isn't Aglaia the demigod of Nestia? She is, and that is kind of like the thing that begs the question of, like, if there is something to that, how could it be? Like, if she's not Nestia herself, maybe she's like an avatar of some sort, maybe she's like a part of Nestia. That's kind of like a bit out in the open. Problem with that, we already have the core flame lit. I mean, yeah, the core flame that Anaxa got is Cersei's core flame. It is the core flame of reason, of Cersei's. But I don't think that necessarily means that it can't be... That Calypso herself can't be someone else. Nestia was already dead. If it was Nestia instead of Cersei's, wouldn't she be with Aglaia instead of Anaxa, if that's the case? Yeah, again, that's the only thing where I'm like, But it's interesting food for ooh. Don't know who's gonna need that, but that's it. I'm gonna save that anyway. That's like the main thing that I'm like, how would that work? Okay, let me check here. Sparks had a theory. I think Final is the Flame Reaver, but in a different time. When Mem said that the Reaver is a memory itself, I think whatever the Black Tide is, it's corrupting the time loop of Amphorius. What do you mean? Leakers are saying playable Scrollum since 1.4? Yeah. And they're still saying it. They're still saying it. One day it's gotta be true. To that theory, Finon is for sure the Flame Reaver. Or at least... The Flame Reaver is a version of Finon, for sure, because the Flame Reaver, number one, a lot of like design choices, like design similarities to Finon. The Flame Reaver attacking, the Flame Reaver going for Mighty's back, like the 10th something vertebra, whatever it was, like that one particular spot in Mighty's back that only Finon knows about. The fact that Mem said that the Flame Reaver's memory smelled or felt like or reminded them of whatever Bulrush and like a couple other things, and Finon's village is explicitly mentioned to have lots of like Bulrush around that area. Like there's that connection. So definitely a lot speaking for it. Yeah, like Finon being the Flame Reaver is definitely a big. I mean, it has to be like the Flame Reaver is a version of Finon. Definitely a version of Finon. Maybe Calypso is a memory or shade of Nestia. Maybe we'll learn more about that in 3.0 with Anaxa, because Anaxa now has that woman in his head. She is now literally living rent-free in his head. So that's... I actually love that. Honestly, I always love that kind of thing. We have a group that fakes history, so... 48 minutes. It took us 48 minutes for the first Slumber Nana song. There has not been a single stream where this song has not played, I will have you know. Not a single stream. Sometimes we've had it twice, even 3 times. Anyway. You know what? Sure, that could be, I guess, useful for someone. We have a group that fakes history, so wouldn't consider everything 100% facts. Also going up from design is more of a weak argument, seeing that they all pretty much clothed similarly. 1 second. Okay, I don't know. Yes, but also yes, but in terms of the design, Calypso and Aglaya are like strikingly similar. Like they have more similarities than anyone else. Like down to like like their dresses, parts of like so much. And while yes, the history fictionologists are there, the history fictionologists, if they, you know, have any part in Amphorius' story, it's Amphorius itself. It's not certain aspects, you know? I feel like it wouldn't just be like certain points. Like if anything, it would be Amphorius' entire history that they have a part in, not just like certain aspects that could throw us off here and there, you know? You know what? Sure. Don't know how I'm gonna use that, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Sure, because why not? You know? Like, early on, might as well go for everything. It's just an interesting theory. I think there, definitely is quite a bit speaking for it. But again, the key point is really that Aglaya already is a demigod, and she has Nestia's core flame. So that is like the one point that begs the question of, if Calypso is connected to Nestia more so than Circe's, how does it work? Like, how does it work? That is the question. Yeah, the whole Finon and the Flame Reaver is almost as certain as that Firefly was Sam. True. My thinking is Reaver is the previous variant of Finon, and now that the Trailblazers are a variable in this loop, it can be prevented. That was my initial thought. My friend Sunday also mentioned that maybe the Trailblazer appearing is already somehow part of the script, and our presence might not actually have as much of an influence as we think it does. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I love the stream where it was played 3 times. True. Was it 3 or was it even 4? It might have been 3. I mean, technically these don't do anything because we need this is an HP set. No. Another thing I'm curious about, as well as Orynyx, as to why Orynyx was trying to stop Trebius from following the prophecy, and why is Orynyx against... Okay. So, another thing that I briefly mentioned last stream, and the more I think about it, the more I think it makes sense somewhat. I think, so, you know, when we go through, when we learn about the ceremony where the Holy Maiden was supposed to meet with Yanis and, you know, talk to Yanis, but instead of Yanis, it was Kefali that appeared, and Kefali that allegedly told them about the prophecy. And earlier in the story, in that quest, we had a chat with Dan Heng about what, you know, we talked about the Stellaron and whether any of what is happening in Amphorius or all of what is happening could somehow be traced back to a Stellaron. And we talked about, you know, the black tide being a symptom, I suppose. And I think it was Dan Heng, or I don't know who it was, but we also mentioned that one thing, even if the Stellaron was connected to all of this, one thing that has been missing so far is the voice of the Stellaron. Because so far there's always been something, you know, like the voice of the Stellaron has always been there, like somewhere, you know? But we haven't, you know, heard it, we haven't really like figured out where it could come into play. It's kind of been absent. I'm thinking that the voice of the Stellaron is the prophecy itself. Rather, the voice of the Stellaron is Kefali bringing the Stellaron. Kefali is either the voice of the Stellaron or the Stellaron itself. Because Kefali showed up when they were not supposed to. Prophesized, you know, the whole flame chase journey, basically. And with that came the black tide and everything else. And we have multiple people. I mean, whatever. And we have multiple people, multiple factions, even in Amphorius, that strongly advise against following the prophecy, because they think that the prophecy is not, like, it's not going to be... Basically, that following the prophecy is a bad idea, because all that awaits them at the end, if they do, is going to be more suffering and destruction, and it's not actually gonna save the world. It's not actually gonna solve anything. Anaxa is one of them that doesn't, I guess, believe in the prophecy, or he refuses, he doesn't want to follow it. So, and there's also been, I read it was a collectible, I think, about, I think, wait, do I have it? Maybe do I even have it? I think it's called Destiny Weaver's something. Destiny Weaver's something. Do I have it? What of trickery? Where's counter? Oath journal. Destiny Weaver's missives, I think it is. Third missive was here at the end, I think. Do not trust the core flame you behold, nor believe the prophecies that you've been told, for fate has been altered and the truth has long been illegible. This is interesting. This is very interesting to me. Yeah, the Destiny Weaver's missives. That is, that caught my attention. That caught my attention. It's been the sun the whole time. The black tide was happening even before the prophecy. That could be the Stellaron. That could still be connected to the Stellaron. I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying that I mean, and to be fair, like, Kefali was also there before everything, you know? I'm pretty sure. Weren't the Titans there before the Black Tide? Or at least they were there around the same time. I think it could still be. It could still be that the prophecy brought by Kefali is at least the voice of the Salamon. And by that notion, yes, Sparks, it would also mean that Kefali would be connected to the destruction. And which would make sense because Kefali is kind of Nanook coded, just appearance-wise, you know, like the golden markings on their whole body remind very much of Nanook. And by that also the gold markings on Phynon when he splashes the golden water on himself in that trailer. So yes. The destruction being a third path is an option. However, and this brings me to a theory that I have been thinking about since the very first, for a while now, and that I have to bring up. Speaking of Amphorius's third path. First of all, I think it's interesting that, so we know the first two paths already. We know it's the Remembrance and Erudition. Why the Remembrance is, you know, an important path, I think is kind of obvious, you know, like, it's all very intertwined with the Remembrance. I think that's fair. I do wonder how the Erudition comes into this all. That's also still remains to be seen. However, guys, I think I have cracked the code. I have figured out the third path of Amphorius. It is something that I've been thinking about since week 1 of Amphorius, that I've even mentioned here and there on stream, and I've done some more research, and I think I figured it out. I have figured it out. Now, many people are there's many different theories on what the third path could be, right? Some people say it's the Enigmata. Some people say it's, I think I've heard the finality being mentioned as well. Some people say it could be the destruction, but I say none of these are correct. I say that the third path of Amphorius is a different one. One that no one but me has mentioned yet, but one that has been basically in front of our noses, under our noses, the entire time. It has been, the signs are everywhere. And while many of you probably know what I'm talking about, those who don't, I am now going to present to you three pieces of evidence that I have collected that technically have already been present in 3.0 and that I have only now fully pieced together that point to the true third path of Amphorius. And by that... Objection! Jesus Christ. No objection. Objection overruled. Objection overruled. I first have to look something up. Where can okay, the thing with Amphorius is that looking up Amphorius lore is a little difficult because I don't like the databank doesn't really have a lot. We might have to go to maybe the fountain. Does the fountain have? So what I'm looking for is there anywhere on this map where, or just anywhere where we can have a look at the prophecy? Not the prophecy, the history of Amphorius. I would assume maybe the fountain. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look at the wiki. But does anyone know where we can have another read through the history of Amphorius? You know, at first when they go over like the Titans and all that kind of stuff. Tell me about this place, maybe. No. No. Maybe it's here? Listen to the voice. Okay, this is just about the tightness. This is not... Okay, you know what? It's fine because we can just look up the wiki. We can just go... The bath... Yeah, we learned about it from the bath sprite. Yes. Wait. Wait, actually, that's perfect. That might be perfect. Because, okay, let's see if we can go to the bath. Let's see if we can go to... Nope. To... the bath sprite that I believe was somehow here. Somewhere here. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh my god, what are we doing? No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Do not distract me, old man! Socktyrese, do not distract me! Do not distract me from my purpose. Yippee! How cruel. Okay, yes. Some mastery of social skills. Some 34. Help. Are we willing to pay the price? 7 gates, can you live with half enough food? Something with you, I have had a few bite. What about an apple? Okay. Are you willing to an apple on your table? In exchange for a stranger? Yes. Yes. Press kind of not okay. Another question for discourage people. Okay. Let me talk. Let me keep talking. People will say it feels like a vessel without fine brew. Okay. Yep. I reserve judgment. Okay. Even more. What do you want? Paladin, what do you want? Good news. Okay. Bad tidings include alternatives. Okay. Buddy, pal. Okay. Can you please? Huh. How about we survey? Happy to help. Why me? Sure. We're not going now, though. We're not going now. Okay. Can I listen to the... Okay, no. I think it was here, actually. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're going to the wiki. We're going to the wiki. We are going to the wiki. Okay, let me... see. I gotta see where it is. Because... Okay, wait. History? Maybe? Emphoria's history? Hold on. Hold. This is all too precise. I need that one quote. Okay. I'm going to YouTube for this because I noticed this only in the last in the last quest. Ages are 3.0. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting there. Hold on. I want to redeem story time, but I want to know what I'm cooking. Okay, honestly, based. Okay. We're gonna have a look at this. I'm going to... Okay. I'm gonna turn off the music. For myself as well. Turn off the music, and I'm gonna try to find that scene, because I know... It was here. It was here. When we have the music box, and Treebee's mother talks about the history of Amphorius. I'm gonna let this play out because I gotta... Okay.
Happiness abounded in this lush land.
Okay. I'm getting the music on. I gotta get the music on. Gotta get the music on. Gotta get the music on. Okay. Okay. Let's sit through this again, okay?
This lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations.
It's this story.
3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living.
This line right here, keep this line in mind. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Now, we are going to have a look at Exhibit 2. This was Exhibit A, and Exhibit B shall follow right now. As soon as I have reworked this. And I have put the music back on. And now, let me see here, because unless I am missing it somewhere, we should be able to actually... Yes, okay. Let's go to where they should be, which is, I believe... Yes. Yes. So, this right here, if you have spent any time exploring Amphorius, trying to get chests at any point, then surely you will have met this little creature here. This is, I believe their name is pronounced Bartholos, whatever it is. A follower of a certain titan, a follower of Zagreus. This little creature, when you explore the map and sometimes when you want to open a chest, this fucker appears and snatches it from you, and you have to use Ornicus powers to get him back, and then you can either talk to them or you fight them. Basically, this is Amphorius's trash can. Okay, yeah. Basically, this is the Penacony trash can's Amphorius version. Right? And it's obvious where I'm going with this, but hold on. We're gonna take our time with this. So, the Spirit Thief, obviously a follower of Zagreus. Zagreus, who is spread all over Amphorius, in the form of the Spirit Thief, causing you endless grief when you want to explore, and also a puzzle that even if you don't explore, You have to do it a couple times in the story. The Hand of Zagreus. So, Zagreus, although they are not really mentioned in the story so far, at least as of 3.1, they are everywhere. They are everywhere. They're even helping us to explore the map, because the item that you can get that helps you locate chests is an item that it originally belonged to Nestia. These are a couple of Nestia's eyes that have been blessed by Zagreus to help you locate chests and whatnot. So Zagreus is fucking everywhere. Now, the third and most obvious sign, in my opinion, this right here is, I am not sure how to pronounce his name, Achmonides, whatever his name is pronounced, however his name is pronounced. And this guy right here is interesting, because number one, this name, which I actually only, interestingly enough, was able to find out in the German wiki. I haven't found this in any other language, but apparently this name right here is also, according to some sources, used as another name for Uranus, who, fun fact about that one, is the father, as I recall, of 12 Titans. And Achmonides, or however his name is pronounced, can be either another name for that specific god. Is he a god? I think he's a god. Or I believe in some cases he was also referred to as Uranus' son. So there can be some connection. There can be some connection there. Just a little fun fact. But I only the only source I have is the German wiki, which is interesting. But this man right here has a little shop. Where you can buy these 3 little slips that I've already bought them, and they give you, as far as I know, I haven't fully figured out what their deal is. I think they may point you towards some like world quests or pieces of treasure, something along those lines. Uranus is a primordial who fathered the Titans. That's the one. And this guy is very interesting because he is an informant. And when you buy his 3 slips, you get a certain achievement that I'm gonna look up the exact wording for, just to be sure here. But when you buy his 3 little notes, you get an achievement. And that achievement is called The Sound of a Laden Bag. Achmonides runs an honest business. His intel is always clearly priced, and he'd never scam a friend. Now, who do we know? Who do we know that is, number 1, an informant that sells information, among other things, has blue hair, and would never scam a friend? A person who always takes care of his friends. That is right. And not only that, you can actually talk to this guy because he seems to have found an interest in the Trailblazer, and you can actually just have a little chat with him. And you can talk to him about various things, about your endeavors of you know, your travels. Of course, you're going to give him the Amphorious version of it because, you know, you can't actually tell them about what's beyond the sky and non-Amphorious things. And one of the options that you can choose, I'm going to move to the side for a little bit, you can say you remind me of someone familiar. And when you do that, you explain your relationship with a certain Mr. Cold Feet in Amphorius' version. And once you do, he says, maybe we are long-lost brothers that share a single parent. And the Trailblazer describes this Mr. Cold Feet as a follower of Zagreus. Mr. Cold Feet, for those who don't know, is another one of Sampo's 50 names. And Sampo, in this case, is, you know, likened to a follower of Zagreus. Now, pointing out the obvious elephant in the room, right? Zagreus, obviously, very similar to a certain Eon. Zagreus, a titan called the Trickery Titan, who is often depicted with two faces, a laughing and a crying face. Similarly to another Eon with many faces, who wishes endless laughter upon the world, upon the living. And I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. Which Eon has, you know, many faces, is known as a force of chaos in the universe, is known to want to spread laughter among the world, whose follower is a certain blue-haired informant. That is right, the third path of Amphorius is not the Enigmata, or the destruction, or the finality, or anyone else. The third, maybe even the hidden fourth path of Amphorius has always been and is the elation. It has been aha all along. It has been in front of us this entire time. Their presence is all over Amphorius, even hidden in Amphorius' history itself, in the form of a certain Calamity Titan. I rest my case. At the end of this all, we will learn that besides the remembrance and the erudition, the third path of Amphorius is the elation. And Sampo Kazgi, this man, will reveal himself to us as Sampo Kazgi in disguise. Can you imagine if any of this actually turns out to be even remotely true? That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Genuinely. Like, obviously, this is a fucking crack theory, but can you imagine? I would actually love that. Listen, I was on board with this crack. I came up with this crack theory the moment I saw this guy. Like, it was like day two of like 3.0. I explored this world and I met this guy and I got that achievement, and I saw that the Trailblazer themselves even compared this guy to Sampo, and I was like, hold on. And then, you know, the Aha and Zagreus connection, and then I read I read up some more about Zagreus and learned that they were, you know, often depicted to have two faces, one crying and one laughing face, and that they tended to appear before people or grant people their power in unpredictable situations, you know, just like Aha does, that gives people their blessing on a whim. It would be so fucking hilarious. It would be so fucking funny. If the elation has, like, any major role in this story, not necessarily the third path, but if the elation has any major role in this story, I am going to laugh, number one, and also I am going to be very impressed with myself. This entire theory is just wild. If this is all revealed to be true, I'll donate you 50 or 100 bucks for just being a big brain genius. Bro, it would be so fucking funny. In the Honkai Impact 3rd and HSR collab, I don't know if... Whoops, anyone pulled Sparkle and Honkai Impact 3rd, but if you look at Sparkle's stigmatas, all three of them shows her being at Grease/Amphorius. Wait, really? Hold on. Hold on. Pause. 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 Hold on. Wait. Where can I check this? Where can I check this? Where can I check this? Oh my god. Wait, is this what is this what you're referring to? Hold on. Hold on. Is this it? Oh. Huh. That is interesting. Huh. Okay, and that's that, but then again, it fits with Vita. It's still interesting. Still interesting. Still very interesting. I memed this when we first got the notion that there is a third path, but you're convincing me it's not a meme anymore. It would be so wild. And you heard it here first. If any of this turns out to be true, Leon owes me 50 to 100 bucks. I hope Ratio will be featured in the story somehow. He has to be. This is literally his planet. He has to be. At some point, somehow. At some point. Also, Jem, welcome in. I've just finished my insane ramblings. I want this man to open his eyes. I need this man to open his eyes, and I need to see if his eyes are a beautiful jade turquoise/greenish. I need to see. Open your eyes, fucker. Open your eyes. Both of you, open your eyes, now. You're not the first. There's a huge Honkai Impact 3rd VTuber who made this theory pre 3.0 already. You mean the one about the elation being the third path? You mean that one? Oh god, my throat. Hold on, I need to drink some water. Oh! Yes, nice. But alas, I believe they probably did not give that the reasonings that I did. Did they point out? I mean, if it was before 3.0, then they didn't actually, and then they, you know, probably didn't go into any of what I just, you know, mentioned. I'm keeping my eye on you. I'm keeping my eye on you. Okay, but anyway, that's this so far, like I'm not a big. The thing with me and making theories is that usually I'm not the type to make big theories. I'm the type to point things out, but I'm not the best at connecting the dots. I'm not the best at connecting them. Like, I'm good at going through a story and going like, this is interesting, and this is interesting, and this is weird, and I'm keeping this in mind. But like actually going the mile and like you know, making stuff like this up is not usually my thing. But I saw it and I was like, you know what, I have to, you know. Fun little crack theory. You know, I honestly want to see the character that kind of looks like Fuhua. Same. That one's gonna be interesting. I think that one is gonna be the one to take Oryx's core flame, because the Golden Epic PV talked about, like, the line that was talked about Crisis Heirs, or some that will bury time itself, played when she was on screen. So I think it's gonna be her that inherits Oryx's core flame. Also hope Elysia or Cyrene. I'm gonna keep calling her Cyrene. Probably just out of habit instead of Cyrene. Will be playable. I think she's gonna be playable. Mainly because I suspect her to be the 12th Crisis Heir, or to the Crisis Heir to take the 12th core flame, whatever that's gonna be, whatever's gonna be left. I think she's gonna be playable somehow. When Amphorius came out, they gave everyone Elysia for free. Oh, interesting. I wonder if Finon may be a destruction emanator. Maybe. Maybe. Or if not now, then he might become one. For sure. For sure. Let's see. Let's go back to farming. I still need more. Actually, wait. Can I? How do my mighty artifacts look right now? Not great. We have this one that's okay. We have this one that's okay. This one, I mean, I haven't leveled it yet. I'm kind of leaving it because, I mean, it's the best that I also have this HP one. I'm gonna have to see on that. This one I'm keeping. I think speed is actually the better choice for Mighty, but I just had this and I wanted to. I leveled it because I already had it and I don't have any speed boots. Literally the only imaginary sphere I have. I guess I can put the HP one on him, actually. I guess the HP one that I got is still... Actually, wait. I have this. I have this. Still not great, but it's 2 out of 4, so I guess I'll take it. Other than that, I guess we have the HP one that I got somewhere. Not really. Not really. And I don't have an... I don't think I don't have an HP one. World, renew your definition. Whoa, so high. Thing is, Fuhua already has an XP, the Marshal of the Cloud Knights in the Xianzhou. I mean, yeah, again, we have 2 Bronyas. We have Bronya and Silverwolf. So, you know, we can have an XP for Senti. Wait, is Senti the one that... I think Bean showed it to me a while ago. Is Senti the one... I don't know anything about Honkai Impact 3rd, but I think Bean told me about a character that... Just from, like, her vibes and her... like, appearance, I would probably really like. Is it her? Yeah, her, yeah, Herrscher of Sentience. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, or like the crazy one, you know, the crazy one. I think I would really like that one. I feel like she's like right up my alley. Casters itself is also heavy Zela inspired, and we also got Zela into our already. I mean, Casters and Zela, I mean, yeah, the butterflies and Quantum, but that's about it. Like, it's really only that. Far as I know. No leaks, far as I know. There are 2 Zelas in Honkai Impact 3rd. True. I don't know enough about Honkai Impact 3rd for all of that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You have to see Zela, Herrscher of Rebirth, or Herrscher. Okay. Impact 3rd. Rebirth. Oh, I think I've seen her. Seele Vollerei. Vollerei. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. She's very pretty. Very pretty. Really pretty. Okay, let's get back to some Dive Uni. What I love about this refresh is that like we get to collect like everything from scratch. It's so lovely. Wait, let's torturous difficulty. How? What are the rewards? Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. Am I stupid? Am I blind? Where could you check that again? Competing array. That's the one. Let's see. Obtain ciphers and mighties. Expand. Possess those fragments. Okay, it's just that 6 and X7. Inorganic General. I finished the skill tree, but I didn't collect everything. Damn thing wouldn't give the ones I was missing. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That like there's a lot of RNG in this. That does suck. Okay, let's go back in. Automatic puppet. Let's maybe go with someone else. But I love my follow-up team. It's fine. Let's go with, you know, let's do an erudition team, or let's do an old. Let's do an Argent team. Are you guys built? I think so. Yeah, it's only that. I still need a 5-star relic for Trailblazer. You're good. You. Nope. Wait, yes. I need that last copy of that Sambo light cone. I need my 5% effect hit rate. I need it. I need it. I need that S5. Let's go with that. Sure, why not? Yeah, whatever. More importantly, though, it's clear that Marge has ties with Amphorius. The question is, what's gonna happen to her? Good question. There's honestly a lot of... Let's get that, just because we don't have it yet. Erudition. I gotta take care, like, not to pick the elation blessings for this one. Oh, and there we go, there's 2. Whoops. Yeah, I also didn't manage to collect everything in the previous version. I had like most of it, but you know, like getting those few last occurrences and stuff is meh. Also, what's Granny heard us plan with Amphorius? Yeah, there's still so many things that we don't know. That we're gonna have to see. It's very, very interesting. And I'm very excited for that. Technically, I'm kind of wasting their moves here, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm very hyped for the next patches. I do wonder what's gonna happen with March. Like, March is clearly in some way connected to Mem, connected to Cyrene, I suppose. I just wonder, like, in what specific way. give me more occurrence. Nice. Love this one. I have to get more water soon. I forgot to bring a full bottle of water with me. What if Marge is actually Cyrene, but Mem has the memories that Marge could be missing? It's all very interesting. I do wonder what the fuck they're gonna do with Marge. Like at some point Marge is just gonna be completely frozen over. You have psychological trauma. You have psychological trauma when it comes to lottery type products. Oh yeah, adding on to adding on to that theory of violation and whatnot. Fun fact about Zagreus also that I read. Apparently Zagreus is also a titan that a lot of gamblers look up to and a lot of gamblers follow. What exactly was it? Basically, like every titan has a month assigned to them, or every titan has a month. Basically, there's 12 months, one for every titan, and Zagreus's month is very weird and quirky in the way that you never know how many days exactly it's gonna last. Like sometimes it lasts a day longer than normal, and that extra day is usually considered to be a lucky day for gamblers and thieves. And you know which gambler was previously invited to the tavern? Right, this one, our big all or nothing gambler. Anyway, that's all. I'm just gonna keep connecting everything to Zagreus and Aha because I think it's funny, and if any of it turns out to be true, that would be so great. Let's pull. Pull again. Oh, nice. March 7th will transform into April 1st. Member of the Elation! We do need more preservation units. We have 4. We have 4 preservation units. We have Trapart, Aventurine, Fushwan, and March. That is all. We need more preservation. Hey, hey, hey! Mr. Rekka, preservation! I don't know how that would work, but... huh? Anyway. Let me get any of these. I'm sure we'll get one in the next few patches. We better. We fucking better. Let's see. We only have one equation. That's fine. We do need another destruction blessing, though. Well, we can get more erudition, I guess. We don't really need... Let's get this out of the way. There we go. My rule of pulling characters is to pull characters with characters with value. Ron may eventually have the highest value, and I need more. Oh, are you like more of a meta person when it comes to pulling characters, which is fair, totally fair. Also very dangerous because the meta changes every 6 weeks in this game, but you know, each their own. We also need, we need more 4-stars. The last 4-star we had, if I recall correctly, was Moza in 2.5? 2.6? It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. Let's go bam. Let's go for the small ones. Let's go for the small ones. And, well, we don't heal, but... Not into the meta. I just like to get characters that can hold values to teams. Oh, so like you're just pulling characters that are good for like your teams that you use. That's fair. That's fair. That's partially why I pulled Robin, because I use a lot of follow-up characters. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, I mainly, or I like 95% of the time. Well, no. I only pull characters that I like, and if they happen to be good gameplay-wise, then all the better. But, yeah. I pull characters based on how much I like them. That. Robin is a super good unit for my Fei Xiao and Hunt March team. Yeah, Robin in general is very good. Speaking of Rob, I want to try this Apocalyptic Shadow again later on. I did it I think I did it yesterday, and I got 2 stars on stage 4. But it's mainly the monkeys that trip me up. It's those fucking monkeys. And I did use Boot Hill for the Aventurine fight, but I might switch over to Argenti maybe to break the cubes more easily, possibly. I'll have to see. But I hate those fucking monkeys. They're so god awful. They're so annoying. Van, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. What is this? This OST sounds familiar. Stoneheart's Oathring. Oh, is this the one from the Stoneheart trailer? We also need to be introduced to more IPC members soon. More Stonehearts. Now that I'm talking about it, you know. God. I need to get more water soon. Bow, 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 bow. I did hear Argenti's old voice, yes. Yeah. I mean, by now, I think I'm pretty much used to his new voice. It's definitely different. Kind of like similar, but also different, if you know what I mean. In Apocalyptic... in Apoc, I used my follow-up team on Aventurine, used Granny Herta and Himiko for the monkeys. You see, I don't have Thirta. So that's number 1. I think for Aventurine, I used Boot Hill, Gallagher. I think I kind of like swap back and forth. I played around with either Pela and Trailblazer. No, or Robin. No, I don't remember. Like one advanced action unit. I think Pela, or maybe I switched at some point. I don't know, but basically Boot Hill. And second one, first I tried with Jing Yuan and Aventurine, and I forgot who else. Maybe Sunday, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna have to get more AoE units. I'm gonna have to get more AoE units on that. I guess I could use characters like I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, for second half, I think I used Jing Yuan. I used, at first I used Sunday and or Robin. Definitely, Jingyuan and Aventurine were definitely the two that I used. I might swap to another buffer that also attacks. I think Asta is actually a decent pick for that because her skill also like bounces. And who else? I don't know, I'll have to see. Oh, I'm gonna get an Axa. Well, I'm gonna try to get an Axa. I hear you can plant. Oh, Sparks! Sparks! No leaks! No leaks! No leaks! No leaks! We don't know anything about that. No leaks. I mean, those are new, but... Action order, you know what? Let's get that. Yeah, like unfortunately, God, the one thing that I hate about Caster Labs is that even if I delete the message, it's still gonna show up. That kind of sucks, but yeah, keep in mind we do not discuss leaks here. I do look at leaks, but we don't discuss them on stream. Lenny, welcome in! Am I too late? You are not too late. You are never too late. Quantum Abundance, neither of those, but I guess Abundance because we don't have that yet. Yeah, and Axa is Erudition. We do know that. We know that he has Wind Erudition. We don't have money for the store, so let's go here. Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it! But I hope you're doing well today, Lenny. Oh, damn it! Oh wow, we're just getting nothing. Is that how it is? We're getting nothing. Not even one? Not even one? Not even one. Wow, I never had that happen. Never had that happen. Well, let's go get a reward. I hope Hyacinth and Cypher won't be the same banner. I only wanted Cypher first, but after 3.1 and hearing Hyacinth's voice, I'll pull 2. Honestly, based. I'll be pissed if they're in the same banner. Fair enough. I just hope that Phaidon stays as far away as he can and any other character that I want, because I am going to be broke. Obtain a pass required for the equation. Let's go for that. Yeah. Feel avoiding leaks is harder this time. Everyone and their grandmother posting Caster's leaks. Yeah, especially on YouTube. Like, I will say, leaving Twitter has made it so much easier to avoid leaks. So much easier. Like, just hanging out on Blue Sky. So much easier. And YouTube leaks are easier to stay away from simply because they're usually total bullshit anyway. So there's that. I'm guessing that you got your yapping done already, so could I get a TLDR? My TLDR was, I talked about, you know, my thoughts about 3.1, which was that number 1, I loved the story. I'm very excited for the rest. I thought the pacing and writing everything was, it just keeps getting better. I talked about another creator bringing up the theory that Calypso was actually Nestia, or connected to Nestia instead of Circe's. Because of some design similarities, some lore contradictions if they were Circe's, and my theory that the third path of Amphorius is going to be the Elation. That's the TLDR. I heard the Hyacinth's JP voice. It's the same VIE as Barbara on Genshin. I've heard that, yeah. Blue Sky is very nice. Honestly, like, 10 out of 10. Hell yeah. Blue Sky is so nice. It's so pleasant. I enjoy it so much more than like Twitter is awful by now. Like, I only go on Twitter if I want something to be mad about, you know? I only go on Twitter if I want to make myself angry. Which is not a lot, so... Did you watch Bob's video about the league channels? Yeah, I did. It all comes back to loot bar. I should check... Oh my god, I actually saw an HSR League channel that reminded me of those Genshin AI voice channels. I should have checked if they had Loot Bar as a sponsor. I should have checked that, damn it. Dang it. Sure. I should have checked that. They do have them. It's all Loot Bar. It's all coming back to Loot Bar. Loot Bar is going to be our second honey. Wow. Yeah, so, okay, so if you haven't watched it, actually, let me link the video, because it's a good video. It's a good video. Let me link it.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm gonna link it in both chats. So, there's a video that, there we go. So a certain editor of another streamer recently did a little deep dive into Genshin leaks, because they, you know, have also been very rampant, and did it went kind of like a Genshin leaker rabbit hole. Heads up, don't worry, there's not going to be any leaks in there. They're just looking at the channels, and anything leaky they're blurring, or, you know, like the cutting out. So you're not actually going to be leaked on anything. But basically going into a rabbit hole of how many Genshin leak channels there are that are like very weirdly similar. They're like all AI voices spreading like various sorts of misinformation and, you know, of all kinds. I didn't do anything here. I didn't pay attention. And they're strangely a lot of them, like very many of them, are for some reason sponsored by Loot Bar or another similar site that I forgot the name of, but that you can also buy like Genshin currency, like Primo Gems on, or I forgot the whale currency for Genshin. not ornamic, not some anything fragments, or not ordinary shards or whatever, the other one. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Highly encourage watching the video. It's very good. It's very good. And, you know, follow Bob. She doesn't do much on like YouTube, or she doesn't really stream on Twitch anymore either, I think. Or only very rarely, like whenever she has time and wants to. But she did great. She did great. So give that one a like. It's up to her channel, because why not? Bob is great. Bob is amazing. Bam. Give me that because it's new. I trust none of these top-up sites because where's the money coming from? Yep. Yep. All of this basically, I think the reason Bob did this is because her, the person she edits for, Bran Online, mentioned this. Like, he kind of came up with a theory of what is basically, what if Loot Bar is another honey, you know? If you know what happened with the whole like honey scandal, or honey, the whole honey incident recently. I don't know the full details, but a lot of shit went down there. And he was like, what if Loot Bar is just the next honey? And so she went down that rabbit hole. You fuck you. Yeah, it's clickbait everywhere. Oftentimes also very poor clickbait. Going through the vids, you have the same AI voices in the HS. See, this is how I would, if I hadn't known that you're German, this is how I would have known, because you're saying KI instead of AI. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, but it's awful. Bam. Well, let's go Gamba. Let's go Gamba. Okay, it's fine. Well, that's fine. We'll leave. KI is just the German abbreviation for AI, because the German word for artificial begins with a K, so it's KI instead of AI in German. Trigger and combat occurrence. Sure, whatever. Increase trigger chance, guaranteed to obtain. Let's do that. Yeah, in German it's künstliche Intelligenz, which is literally like artificial intelligence. Nigador was tough. Nigador was tough. Nigador is tough. Final damage, shell HP. I mean, HP doesn't really matter when we have a Venturine. Bada bada. We don't really need to override any, I think. I mean, I guess this one. Let's see if we can get a better one. Oh, yes, we can. Can we get... That's that. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Okay, I guess fuck you then. Whoops, I've always forget to do this. Attack my enemy. Let's see. This actually, because we have Joucho. And let's do this, because why not? What if somehow they... Wait, you know what would be crazy? What if somehow they revive the swarm to recreate the swarm disaster? Nobody tell Rod May. Nobody give Rod May that idea. That would be fucking crazy. Let's go... Doom. Can we do both? I don't think we can, right? Yeah, no, we can't. The swarm is not completely dead, so they don't need to revive it. An Eon though is another number. Yeah. Oh, I'm not okay. Now I thought before I thought you were saying that Nicanor was just tough in general. But no, you did Memory of Chaos this patch. I don't know how I got 3 stars. You got 3 stars in MLC 12. You know what? You know how I. You know where I stopped in MLC in this MLC? I stopped at floor 11. I finished floor 10. Wanna guess how many turns I had left when I finished MLC 10? You wanna guess how many turns I had left? Wanna take my final sip of water before I gotta get some more? Oh god. Too close. I had 1 turn left. I finished MLC 10 with 1 turn left. This MOC is so awful. Also, why is Argenti? Can you end Aventurine? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. I was memeing. Listen, that's what happens when you don't pull for the meta. That's what happens when you don't pull for the meta. Also, can you stop? Can you stop, maybe? No, no, no. Adventure, no. We are about to die. Jesus. Shield, you bitch. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to fucking manually do this. Jesus. You know what's funny? I didn't use the meta for MLC 12. Yeah, I think I forgot what team I used for MLC 10. One of them was just Jingyue and Hyper Carry, but you know, like as you know, I think Argenti isn't the best pick for this fight because there's no physical weakness. You know, when you really think about it, I think I might wanna use someone else. Might wanna use someone else. What blessings do I have? What equations do I have? I should get a healer because I didn't know that I have. I didn't read this. I didn't read this bullshit. Remember, started. Let's restart this, but change the lineup here because this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Who do we use here? What do they have? Fire, ice, and quantum? Or imaginary? Something like that. Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? See, here's the thing. I don't have any great units there. I don't have any great units there. I suppose I could go with someone like Himiko or something. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go, Himiko.
If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask.
I might want to swap Jiaocho out for a... We're gonna go double here. We're gonna go double. We're gonna go double. You can use Yanqing. I mean, I could, technically. But he's not fully built. How is she built, actually? Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse. Let's go Webian. Yeah, I don't have Acheron because... Oh, we have no more skill points. Technique points. I don't have Acheron because I was saving for Aventurine and Bootil. So I couldn't. I honestly, I feel like I would have because I actually do like Acheron's character a lot, but I couldn't. Like every time she reran, I couldn't afford to. I don't have many meta units. I don't have Acheron, I don't have Sparkle, I don't have Ruanmei, I don't have Firefly. I don't have the Herda. I don't have... Dear God. What's that? I didn't get Fei Xiao. The only 5-star women I have are Topaz, Bronya, Kimiko, and Robin. So there's that. And I have all the 5-star men except for Luocha and Danhang Il. Oh, I had Granny Herta and Jing Yuan for the bug, and then I used Acheron, Sparkle, Pela, and Fushuang for Nikador. Sparks, 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 sparks. I hate to break it to ya, that is so meta. That is so meta. Currently, that is incredibly meta. I had the Herta and Tribi, but I don't have that, follow-up attack. Follow-up attack? Meta team. 2 sides was done with, second side was done with Acheron. Yeah. Fushuan single-handedly carried my account for like half a year. Honestly, based. Oh, what is... I still have that alarm for 6:10 p.m. for some reason. I haven't turned it off yet. I saw someone beat the Nikador side with Serval and say that you don't need meta for MOC2, but I bet the other side was full of meta units. Yeah, whenever I see people that like clear these like any like challenges with only 4 stars, I look at them and I see like they like every one of their characters has like 160, like 150 to 170 speed. They're all E6. They all have like S5 light cones and all their traces are max, and I'm like, that is not the standard, you know? Like, that is not even that. Even it might only be 4 stars, but that is still not a relatable build. You have Yanjing E6, won't build him out of spite, bro. I honestly I would. I mean, I am building all of the standard characters. I am building all characters that I have, honestly. Like, I'm making my way through them right now. Many of my characters, like, it's mainly the relics. Like, most of my characters have their traces or their signet, like their relevant traces leveled to 7 at least, except for like 3 or 4 maybe, I think. And you know, it's like the relics, of course, that are still lacking.
Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your
I
head.
had incredible luck. I'm free to play too, and I pulled Acheron E2 in her light cone in like 35 pulls. What? What?
No dirty tricks.
E2, Boot Hill E2 and his light cone took me like 270. Like up to 300 pulls. Which, even that is already low-key lucky. Sparkle is not a meta unit. I didn't get Fei Xiao either, and instead of going for Lingsha, I pulled Sunday. I mean, Sunday, meta. I would still consider Sparkle fairly meta. Like, she's very good. I'll say it like that. Sparkle is still very good. She's still a very good support.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Was almost at 19 turns before I killed Nikador. Yeah, but I mean, that tells you, like even units that are like so incredibly strong are not doing too hot. I mean, yeah, they did build their 4 stars like crazy, but you gotta get lucky with though, like they have like characters at like 170 speed, and their crit is like 80 over 150 or something. Like, it's insane. They use rare Lycone S5. That's even more wailing side than F2P. Yeah. I still use Chingtra and she can still do high damage. I should build my Chingtra. Like, I use Chingtra every now and then, and she's fine. But I need to actually focus on building her too. Yeah, 35 pulls for E2 and Light Cone is wild. Did you like get a double? Did you get a double or a triple or something? I love Sparkle and use her because I like my Quantum team with Shui Yi, but for a sweaty meta talker, she isn't considered meta anymore. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, for the sweaty meta players, nothing, like, only the newest units are considered meta at this point. Pretty much. You have like exceptions like Ron May, Firefly, Acheron. You know, Aventurine is still good. Aventurine is still like the best, like one of the best supports. Also, I think I'm gonna manual this because this is taking quite a while. Like, this is how you can tell. Like everything, like if I'm not using follow, like every team that is not follow up for me, it does so much worse because I'm not focusing on them. Let's go, Bam. Yeah, Robin is still pretty high up. True.
Sure, I'll play along. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Where is my background music? I just noticed that. Why did it stop? Oh, it was because of the alarm. Because my alarm went off. Play it on this device, you moron. No, nope, that's the wrong song.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
There we go.
Perhaps you've seen anyone that conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
E6 Ron May? Wow. The only limited 5-star that I have constellations of is Boot Hill right now. And oh my goodness, he is currently E4. I need 2 more cons for him. Would stay for the stream, but I have classes and period cramps. Oh no! Have a good stream. Oh no! Make sure to well, lie down if you can. I mean, if you have classes, that sucks. Oh, I hope they get better soon, PSM. Jimmy got Doom talked a lot. True. True. You know what? I gotta do these kind. You know what? Fuck it. I gotta do these kinds of things with my follow-up units. I'm too impatient for this shit. I gotta do these difficulties with my follow-up teams. Because they do so much, like, everything else is so much worse. I mean, it's fine because we're only collecting stuff. Bow, 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 bow. You have Bailu E5, damn. I also need to get back to building Bailu again. It sucks because so many characters on my team or on my account are sharing relics. Like, I have 6 follow-up units that I use, like, fairly regularly. And that, like... Or, wait, 6? Wait. I have, like, 5 to 6 characters that all use the same set. I have, Where is it? Let me see here. I have Topaz that uses the Duke Inferno set. Himeko, he uses it. Jing Yuan that uses it. Well, Regio a 2-piece because I still can't get anything better for him. Bah. Herta. I'm still leveling that. Actually, can I level this one? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, you know what? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So now Herta has her full set. So that's what? So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 characters that use the full set and like 2 to 3 that use a 2-piece. So I was farming that one quite a bit, and I have like 10 characters that use Salsato. My highest cost unit is 5-star Ting Yun with E